Jennifer of Brooms by JENZA and the head broom witch of the Broom Witch Academy. For those of you who are looking to learn how to make your own brooms, you can find that at www.thebroomwitchacademy.com, and that will talk about my courses. But with this series, what I'm talking about is, as a maker, what did I make and why over the weekend? And for the last, I guess this is my third episode in a row where I am talking about an event I'm doing February 8th, which is a Valentine's Psychic Fair with the Cosmic Cat, and I'll be vending there. So I'm kind of prepping for that. And this weekend, the prep was about dustpans, or more specifically, crumb trays, silent butlers, crumb catchers. They come in a lot of different names, but I've been finding them as I've been going like antiquing. And when I say I'm going antiquing, I'm really just looking for like secondhand prices, junk store prices. I'm not looking for like antique heirlooms, right? I'm looking for fun stuff. And my current obsession are these little crumb catchers. So this one is a souvenir from Niagara Falls. It's probably at least 50 years old. Do not ask me the metal on it. I'm going to say there's definitely some overlay. I don't know if it was started as copper or tin. I know it was made in Japan. I'm pretty sure when I looked at, and I can't read it from here where it's from, but it's so cute. It has like 3 different colors involved, which I just think is fun, amazing. And I did refurbish it a little bit. So I've been making some posts over on my Facebook of like, what color should I do to like match this? And here was my first choice was this, this variegation to match the colors in here. So the pink and the orangey gold. So I made sure it was similar size to the pan, or the tray. Yeah. We have these holes. I don't know why in this island, but this is perfect for getting it out. So we have option number 1. And then when I was looking at my different colors and what would pop, I came across this color. I'm like, oh my God, I need this color. This should be the color that goes with it. I don't know. And then a couple people in the comments did agree. Okay, 1 agreed. And I think this would be great. So for these dustpan sets, I am going to have them selling at the fair first. Okay, where did I put this now? Oh, I'm going to put it in my little pot. So whoever goes to buy at the fair, they can then decide which one they want to go with the set. So which one would you choose to go? This one is like a lilac, and this is the variegated. Let me know in the comments, which would you choose? And which one do you think actually sold? If they don't sell at the fair, they will go on to my online store. So there we go there. And then we had this little cutie patootie, very bronzy copper. I don't know why bronze and copper is almost the same to me, but I don't know. And again, it has about 2 different colors, and I really don't know if that's because this is just discoloration, and if I cleaned it harder, it would just be 1 color. But I feel it's not up to me to clean more, and I like how it's coming up with those 2. This is Duluth, Minnesota. So send some love to Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So with that one, I just, this is what I picked. I went with this variegated pink, but I did it 2 ways. I did it like in the little cute hen wing. Oh, I didn't say what these 2 were. Hen wings, if you weren't following me. All right, so I did a little more petite hen wing, again, so we can make sure we get everything in the tray. And then when I went like a classic, more crumb brush, this is a little rougher. This is a little bit more delicate. So these 2, I would say you might want to decide on what you are sweeping up. tablecloth, I would probably do this more, the rougher, believe it or not. That's just me. Though I have had some weavers buy this style to clean the thing they weave on. I don't know. I guess to get like in the sticks, if they had not sticks, like strings. And you'd be like, Jen, why are you leaving this? It's just going to get in the way. I'm leaving these so the buyer, and I'll talk it through, I would like them to make set three intentions, 3 wishes, if you would, about their household, about their life, tie it in, and then cut it off. I like to leave this, okay? So there we go. So which one would you choose? Do you like the sweeter little hen wing? Do you like the rougher? I know they're both sweet because they're like pink. Do you like the crumb brush style with the flat stitching? All right, let me know. And then we had our little dragons. All right, so it's little, but it has these dragons on it, which I adore. Souvenir of New York. And I want to say it was made in, okay, this is the one that was made in Japan. So I don't know where those two were made. So very, very rough and worn. But when I cleaned it up, those dragons just popped. So I went down a little bit of a rabbit hole. First, I started with the hawk tail. Now we had 2 colors of choices that I put out. Were these 2 different reds. And I don't think when I made the post, they came out as poppin' or this one. So these are my 2 reds. And hold on a moment. Okay, if my phone rang and you heard that, I do apologize, but I was hearing it. So the 2 different reds. And I liked I liked the style of the hawk tail. Did I say wing? I always say wing. Hawk tail on it. But then I felt these sizes were just a little too overpowering for it. It needed to be smaller, which is fine. So, because I can sell these easily on their own. So then I made 2 little cutie little ones. Like they're so little and they're so cute. Right. So the hawk tail, right. You got the advancement side and whoops. And then you get the not advancement size. And again, I'm leaving the string for all the knot magic. And now I feel like they're the perfect little size for this. Like it's just, oh, look at me, my little hawk tail. It's just, I don't know, I feel like a hawk tail is a little bit more ferocious, right? And that's what you need for little dragons. You need something more ferocious. But then I went down another rabbit hole, and last night I knocked out, are you ready for it? Yes, the little rooster tail, because what's more ferocious than a hawk? It's a little rooster. A little rooster is just so much. I don't know if you ever had chickens. Those roosters, they can get you. Yeah, I had one that I called Fluff. Oh, he was a little, yeah. I think my mom would kick him a lot because he deserved it. I'm just saying. So again, I'm going to bring all 3 and let them decide, should it be the hawk or should it be the rooster? And I will probably make one more before the show of the rooster tail that's in this color. Yeah. So let me know in the comments, do you think rooster tail, hawk tail, which one would you want? And which color? Are you looking for that? Like more, I would say this is more Christmas red, and this is more like velvet red. Don't ask me. Okay, these are just the reds I'm saying. This is definitely not tomato, but it's more cherry. It's not cherry. Cherry has pink. All right, and I feel like this is not quite a burgundy. Okay, let me know. And then, you know, I do try not to spend my whole weekend working on the Broom Witch Academy or working on brooms or whatever else I got going on. I try to have some time to have fun. So me and the honey on Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, I don't know, someday we went off a little antiquing. We went somewhere new. No, we went somewhere old. We went to old places. And I bought something. I bought another So this is actually what they call more of a crumb catcher. And I'm not selling this one because, again, like that other set, that set for 2, that was the pound aluminum. It's my birthday. it's my birthday. Oh, that was loud. It's my birthday month, so I think I should keep that. And the lady, she was like, "Oh yes, and the ribbon." And I'm like, "I don't like the ribbon. Do you like the ribbon?" Yeah. So I had fun. I bought this. I will probably keep it for myself. I don't know, unless I find something else. There's only so much I can keep myself. So went to one place that we've been to before, that was Live Free. I want to always say Live Free and Die, but I think it was like Live Flee, like flea market, and Buy. Live, Flee, and Buy. That was in Milford, Mass. But then we went to Mendon Road, but Uxbridge, and we went to the Stanley Mill. And in the Stanley Mill, I found doorknobs. Old doorknobs. So we have this one. And then I had doorknobs. So if you remember the post, I had 2 doorknobs to choose from with 2 different colors. And these are the ones I'm going to sell with this. But in my mind, there's changes I would make if I made it again with doorknobs. So we'll go with the one that I made second, and which is this this one. It's a little, like, you know, you look on it one way, it looks completely balanced. You look at it another way, it reminds me of, I don't know, the little hunchback, but a hunchback bird, it reminds me of. So there was some discussion, me and Peter, afterwards, if I should do, so you see like the rod, if I should go up higher next time. So again, these were trial. I've never made something like this. So it's trial. I wanted to make sure it stayed. This is the black ceramic, and I did it with the brown, which I do like the just position. And I feel like it's more of a scrubber. I was actually using it, not a scrubber like I'm doing my dishes, but for like upholstery, like I was doing my couch earlier. All right, so we have that one, and it stands. I kind of like it. I like the shape of it. All right, so we have that one. And then we have this one. And I think this one's my favorite. But with that, again, I think the next time I do it, these will go higher. But these are the ones that are going to go. So it's like that bronze, copper, copper. Yeah. And then it does that. It is just fitting on the pan. And again, I left a little not magic love, So yeah, so that's what I made. These are what I bought. Price-wise, I still got to price everything. This, whatever goes with this, this is going to be probably my most expensive one I'm selling, for the fact, as a collector, this pan goes like big. That's not where I'm going, but it's just like, if I resold it, I could make money. But I'm not going for that completely. But these 2 they're not like inexpensive to buy these antique things. So that is, as a maker, you know, how much expensive hardware do you want to purchase to make what you make? So figure those things out. So tell me, which dustpan is your favorite? What handle is your favorite? Which of the crumb brushes would you want? All right, my friends, have an amazing day, and I will see you in another video. If you're finding me on YouTube, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. If the whole channel doesn't interest you, because it's all my interest, you can subscribe to individual playlists. So go for that.